Good morning students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to solve Feb March 2022 paper and component is 21. Documentation production which we already solved in our previous video. Now let us start with data manipulation task. Okay, to do this we will go down and we will start with the task which is task 3 databases. Alright. What is given here? You are now going to prepare some reports. Make sure all currency value display in the same currency. Okay, same currency means either you can choose dollar, euro, rupee. It is up to you. Next symbol and set to a 2 decimal place. It should be in 2 decimal place. All right. Use a suitable software package. Import the file M2221 markers. Okay, to do this, I'm going to use the software application which is Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Access. So first of all, as I told you, you need to close the dummy table. We don't have to keep any empty table. Now we will import the first file. To import the file, we will go to external file. Okay, external data, source file, from file, text file, browse, and then we will go to our support file folder. So the first file name is, we need to import is marker. So now I select the marker. Okay, delimited. Next, first row contain field name. Next, student, by seeing here only we can say there is no boolean value and there is no contact number or any telephone number, because whenever you get a boolean value in the data type, you need to change, you need to update here only while importing the file. Okay, so now advanced, we will keep it as in a DMY format so that all date time will be in order. Next, then we will choose the primary key. Okay, what would be the primary key? Set the marker code as a primary key for this table. So marker code, it is by default selected, and then next, and then finish. All right, and then close. Right click, go to design view, and make sure you need to take a screenshot and paste in your evidence file if they ask you to do. Next, import the file m2221 drive.csv. Now next file I'm going to import is drive. Right click save, right click close. Now to do that, I will go to external data, new data source, from file, text file, browse, and next is drives, open, okay, delimited. Next, first row contain field name. Next, do we have any primary key here? Did they ask us to put? Yes, it is a drive code is our primary key. Next, do we have any boolean values here? No, I don't think any boolean value is here. All right, so now we will only change the date format to DMY and then press OK. And next, any contact number or telephone number? No, nothing is there like that. So now next, choose my own primary key, and what is the primary key? Drive code. So we will keep drive code as a primary key. Next, and then finish. Then to make sure, right click design view, check your all data. So now here there are some changes. So first is the capacity TB number should be 3 decimal place. So capacity TB number decimal place is 3. Enter. Next, red is 0, right is 0. So we'll go to next. Red is 0 decimal place. Enter. And then right is also a 0 decimal place and enter. Perfectly fine. Next, price is 2 decimal place. Price is 2 decimal place. Many students are getting confused, sir, why we are not selecting the currency here. So currency you can choose in the report, final report, because that's why if you see in the question paper also they give you an option, either you can put it as a number, or currency. So while importing the table, my suggestion for you student is to please choose the number to avoid any technical error. Why technical error? Because currency will come with a special character. So your databases might get encounter with any special character technical error while importing the file. So it is better to keep as a number only. Next, currency, and that is also 2 decimal place. Next, enter. Stock is 0 decimal place. So the last is 0 decimal place and enter. So we did all setting. Now, do we need to take the screenshot here? Yeah, take the screenshot and paste in your evidence file. All right, so now save and then close. Next. Yeah, let's go to the next question. Create one-to-many relationship between marker code. So let me highlight here. Marker code of the marker table and marker code of the drive table. All right, so to create a relationship, we will go to databases tool, relationships, select both the table at a time. Okay, add. Now adjust your data setting. Marker code to marker code. Okay, so marker code to, where is the marker code here? Marker code, and then create. So now we successfully able to create the relationship. Right click on the line and just click on edit relationship. Forward to take a screenshot. Okay, you can paste like this, put it like this and take the screenshot. Do we need to put a screenshot? Yes, we need to put a screenshot. And this type of relationship is one-to-many. So we successfully able to create the one-to-many relationships. All right, press OK. Right click save, right click close. All right, now done. Next, what I need to do is in the drives table, okay, locate the record called DD88 and make the following changes, amendments. Okay, so I will double click and open the table first, and then let me organize my table perfectly. Next, first is, let me put here what we need to do. Control F, and what is the name? DD88, enter. It will directly take you to that record. That is the last record. What I need to change here, capacity is 2.00. Capacity is here, so 2.00. Next, enter. Next, what I need to do, price is 450. Where is price? Here it is 450. Enter. Done. Check any data entry error. We did not encounter any data entry error, and save the data. So right click, save, right click, close. Let's go to the next question. In the drive table, locate and delete the record with a drive code DD65. Okay. To do this, again drive table, Control F, and here Control V. You need to enter DD65 and V. So this is the record. Now they are asking us to delete, right? Isn't it? We need to delete the record. So how to delete the record? Right click and delete the record. Do you want to change it? Yes. Okay. So now we successfully able to delete the record. So you can see here after 64 it is 66. Save the data. Right click save, right click close. All right, done. Now let us start the question number 17. Use the field from both the table, create a tabular report. Student, I hope you remember in my previous video also, we keep telling you we need to start the question with show only the fields. Okay, so to do that, what I'm going to do, create query wizard, simple query, and then let me select the fields. First is drive code. Next is model code, model. Then we have next is model. Then maker is in maker table, so we'll put maker. Next, country, we have country here. Next, suitability, so I need to select the suitability. Next, I have form factor. After that, red, then capacity TB. After that, we have price, we have Where is the price? Price is here. Next we have and retail. So retail here is something, a new record which we are going to create. Okay, a new field. I'm sorry, a new field which we are going to create. Next. Okay, so we all done. Yes, done with the rest of the thing. Click on next, next, and modify. Please use this technique. As I told you, we are in question number 17, so Q17. The query name, you need to name it as a Q17 because this is only half done. And then finish. Perfectly fine. So as I told you, after doing this, show only the fields. Now let us start with the question number 1. First criteria, suitability is gaming or include the text. So first is gaming. So let me type where is suitability here. Here it is, suitability. Suitability is gaming space or includes the text creative. Include the text creative. So or space star creative star. Okay, and then let me run it and check whether it is functioning. Yeah, this particular command works. So now here if you see here student, you will find gaming plus, and wherever in the suitability creativity is there, it is also showing the creativity. Perfect. So now let's go to the, we're done with this creativity and gaming. Now let's go to the next criteria. Read or read is greater than 2200. So right click design view. Where is red? It is here in criteria, greater than 2200. Is it greater than? Yeah. And then perfect. So now we got how many records? Total 11. So total 11 records is the correct answer. Okay. Now last but not the least is we need to create a new field. So where we will create at the end here. So student, use the same technique in your exam. First enlarge the size of the column so that things are very specific and clear for you. Next, what is the formula? What is the formula they gave us? Contain a new field called retail which is calculated at runtime. The field will be calculated the price increase by 20%. Formula is price increase by 20%. All right, understood. Now format this field to 2 decimal place and apply currency. Okay, so now to do this, first is retail. Okay, the formula is retail. Okay, retail, and then immediately put colon, open the parenthesis and write the criteria price. Price multiplied with how much? 20%. 20% means 1.2. Okay, and then click here and run it. Perfectly fine. So we got retail also. Okay, so now right click design view. Student, let me show you so that more clear for you to understand. So the retail formula is this. Okay, price into 1.2 which is 20%. So perfectly fine. We complete all the query related task. Now let's move to the from sort the data. From sort the data, we have to do it in report. So right click save, right click close. Okay, now we will go to create report wizard, put all the values okay in order, and then next. Do we need to group the data? No, we don't have to. Next, next, yes. What is ascending order? Country is in ascending order, so we'll put select country in ascending order. Next, page orientation is landscape. Next, fit in a one page. Is it fit in a one page? Wide, no page number is displayed. Fit in a single page. Yes, okay. Next, modify the report. And what is the name of the report here? Drives of for gamers. Drive for gamers or creative work. Type the title and finish it. Perfect. Anything else? No. Your name, center number, candidate number should be seen in the report. All right. So I will use the label and then label it as a name ABC, center number IN123, candidate number is 1234. All right. So they said page number should not be displayed, so I am deleting the page number and the current date. And double click on your report. So here this way we got our first report. So just you need to auto adjust the values to avoid any error. Right click in the layout view you are in and just enlarge the size so that you can see the capacity and everything clearly. Perfect. And then close. Okay, so now price should be what they said at the beginning. Price should be in two decimal place and a currency. So now let me put the currency also. So we will move this value little bit so that we can adjust the data. Okay. Okay, perfect. And this is our price. And this is our retail. Right. So this is student, this will take a little time for you in your exam also to organize the data. You need to be very careful while organizing. I do not want you to mess up with any data in your examination. Okay, here you can select all together and keep moving the data. Okay, perfect. Now yes, so finally we able to move the data, arrange the data so that the data is clearly specific visible. Next, what the price, right? Price, and then I'm going to apply the currency. Go to property sheet here. This way you can apply the currency. Okay dear, understood? It is in two decimal place clearly. And then retail also they ask us to put in currency. So select the retail. Okay, property sheet, go to currency and make it as a decimal place to 2. Enter. So now you got your retail also, right? Isn't it clear? So little bit, yes, perfectly fine. So right click save, right click save, right click close. Done with the first report. Save and print the report. Control P and print your report. Okay, done. Next, using the field from both the table, produce a label for the drives. Okay, so here also the same thing we are going to use. So we need to know what we are going to insert. So these are all the show only the fields. So let us start doing the query for the labels first. Right click close. Okay, to do that I will go to create query wizard, simple query, and from both the table I am going to use first is the marker. Okay, the marker table I'm going to put marker here. Next is city. Next is suitability. Okay, it is here in the drives. Suitability. Next connections. Next price, we need to have price here. Next model, this is the model. Next country, it is not here, so maybe here in drives. So let me select the marker country. Yes, country is also done. Next is format. So in drive format, and then next finish. Anything else? Nothing. Format is there, suitability is there, capacity is also not there, so we will put this capacity also. So now where is capacity TB also we need to insert. Perfect. Okay, this is how they will play the trick with you, student. You need to be careful while choosing. After choosing the show only the fields, please cross check here also so that you can avoid the future editing in your report, in your labels. Next modify, and this is my question number 18, Q18, and then finish. Next, now let's go back to from the beginning, from the start of the question. Suitability in home is home, so I will select home. So where is suitability? It is here, home, or suitability home or. Next is what? Include the text SHO. Include the text SHO. So star Control V SOHO star and then run. So here you can see SOHO and home. We got all the entries. Next, this is done. Next, format is SSD. Format is SSD. So perfect, SOHO and the ohms. Now let's go to the next criteria. Format is SSD. Format is SSD. So right click, design view and go, right click, design view and go to format. Format is SSD. Alright, and then run. Perfect. So we got SSD. Next, price is less than 130. Next criteria is price is less than 130. So again right click, design view. Where is price? Here it is, less than 130, and then run. So where is price? It is here. So you will see only the price which is less than 130. Next, capacity TB is 1 or more. 1 or more. Last criteria. So right click, again right click, design view. Capacity TB is 1 or more. So greater than 1. Greater than or equal to 1. That's it. And then run. So finally we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 labels. Perfect. Right click save and right click close out. Done. Now let us create the label. Okay. So to create a label or the sort the data ascending order of the price that we will do, and label should have the page of 2 side by side. Okay, so criteria 2. Next is it should have the dimension which is 99.00 mm, width to 67.70 mm is the height. Okay, to do this, what we will do, right click save, right click close. Now we will go to our extra create and then we will click on labels. Okay, so now let me click on sheet feed and then we will choose every. Next, let me try to find out where is, what is the size, 99.00. okay, so 99.00, can we able to get it here? Otherwise we need to do user defined dimensions. So first you need to check, student, it is better to check here, because if you get that dimension that would be good, or else we will create. So 99, yeah, here it is 99, and what is 67? 99, 67.7. so here it is available, and the number of crosses 2, and then next. Do not change any setting here. Does they ask? No. So next, and then let me put one by one. First is maker, okay, and then maker, and then we have a model. So I will just put subspace and then I will add model. Okay, model. Next, city. So enter. Now next is city. Where is city? Here, city. Next, and then city. After that space, keep space. Sir, how much? Yes, you can use the default one or you can do the user defined. Now city space country. Next is country. Where is country? Here, country, put. Next, enter. After that, suitability here, put suitability, enter. Next, connections space, and connection with format. So where is format? Here it is, format. Next, enter. Last but not the least is the price. So where is price? And enter. So this is how you need to organize your label. Press next, put maker, city, and then suitability. Okay, let me set one more time, maker. After that maker we need to put model, and then city, then country, and then suitability, and then after that connections. After connections we have format, and then after format last is the price. and then next modify the label. Do we need to any label? Name it. Yes, large capacity drive for home use. This is the title of our label, and then finish. Wow, so finally we got our labels. So if you click here, you will get this, and just go to preview mode so that you can see perfectly your labels. So this is how finally we done with our labels. So now what else? Okay, have your name, center number, candidate number at the bottom of the each label. Okay, so we will go here, right click, design view. Okay, so now I'm going to put my name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, so here the label, and then here at the bottom of the each one, ABC, name, center number, IN123, ABC, IN123, and the candidate number is 1234. All right, so now here I'm done with my name, center number, candidate number. Save and print your label. So double click, and here on every label you can able to see it. Clear here? Okay, so now go to preview mode to check whether your answer is correct. Yes, you can see every after the label you got your thingy. Next, save and print your label. Save and print your label. Control P and save. So let me save it. Right click save and Control P. You can print your label. Next, anything else we need to do? Nothing else. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel.